Uh, good evening, gang. Who is interested in recapping last session for inspiration?
We've made friends with a kraken.
Well, things I believe did happen before that, if I recall correctly.
Oh no.
My notes tell me Vicaris and Krellick confirmed through Krebshanker at the Empty Net that supplies were sold to Scaran Wave Chaser specifically to create the poison that was used to kill Anders. Following that revelation, we still having not slept since the fight with the guards in Anders' place and Krellick and Vicaris in the Feywild, just to make that clear. Still not having rested at all. We split into 3 groups. Yop and Lucky went to Liru's and conversed with Kiara Shadowbreaker through Punketta, who agreed that something had been fishy and that, okay, bad unintentional pun, that something about Ender's death was weird and that Kiara was ready to bring forces if necessary to assist us. Then they went to the Wicker Goat and the market and were sort of spreading rumors regarding Scaran Wave Chaser leaving a house where there are guards stationed, intimating towards Zolek. Vicaris, Null, and Lauren headed to speak to Gellin Primewater, who offered to sort of officially assist us, provided that nothing... there was no searching of council members' houses. There was no real solid agreement. And Gellin was not overly familiar with Scaran, even though we looked into it there. And Krellick and Zashel went to Winston's and sort of leaned on the poor halfling who turned out to be sort of the victim of a protection racket and who was storing gunpowder in his storeroom for the Scarlet Brotherhood. He knew that a lot of it was going to Seaton and that the a group of people from an island that starts with M was going to make a move on Seaton. We realized, of course, that is Monmerg and the Sea Princes, which was further confirmed later when we spoke to everybody, and Lucky has been basically doing some reconnaissance, is not quite the right word, but investigation of trade routes and things like that for Bernadette, thinking that it was for basic piracy stuff when it is in fact more likely for this. We began the ritual we took a vote and completely forgot to use my new ability, but that's okay, we'll just ignore that. And in the midst of the ritual, something happened. There was the sound of splintering wood, thunder, and we got dropped in we got dropped in the ocean with our new friend here.
Yeah. Let's roll initiative.
Zashel, would you like to use some inspiration to try that initiative again?
No, it won't matter.
Nope.
Okay.
You all are too far away for me to give people water breathing.
Gotcha.
Well, at least the people who can't breathe, other than Null. But Null is in range, so.
Ow, stop it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Yeah, 5, 6. Good job. All right. We first have Vicaris. In the storm, I need you to make an athletics check.
Awesome, because I'm so good at that. Oh shit! Wow.
All right. In the torrential downpour and the rumbling of thunder, the cracking of lightning, and the heaving waves, at the start of every turn, everyone needs to make athletics checks to remain above the surface of the water. For those that will matter for, people who have to breathe air and all. Anyway, 21 saves. So up to you, what you'd like to do with your turn.
Okay, so we're above water and I can breathe.
Yes.
Tight. That's way better than I thought we were gonna do. We're in water, so my movement is halved, right?
Yes.
Tight. Then I will spend my action getting closer to Zashel as close as possible. Let me see, because I know he's one of the few that can actually save us. Then I believe right here, just so I can go without getting too close to that dick. And then for my bonus action, I will give inspiration to Lucky. Sorry, not Lucky. That would
be a very weird choice.
very weird choice. Lauren. They're both like sea
Starts
creatures.
with an L.
Yeah. And you're both water based. So that's my turn.
Ooh, racism. Okay.
Zashel. No. I'm sorry. What is with me and names tonight?
How the hell did you get your own name wrong?
To be fair, the both of you have called each other Vicaris and Zashel incorrectly a few times.
Also, I was looking at your token at the time.
Holy fuck! Miles, what is your deal? He just tipped my chair over. Yeah, get away. Go away. Okay. Would you like to sit with me? Here. No hand. Okay. All right. So, the ocean, again, trifling as it is made more treacherous by the threat of the tentacles of the massive creature, yet technically entirely unseen below the surface of the water. But Vicaris, as you get closer, you certainly feel something nearby as, let's see, some heavy and and muscular grip catches your leg with a 19 to hit.
That'll do it, yeah.
All right. And you are grappled with 15 points of bludgeoning damage as a tentacle latches to your leg. Then it is Lucky's turn, and she has a swim speed. So what we're going to do is try to get her somewhere useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with a dash action. And then it is Yop's turn.
Okay. And this giant creature token, that's all underwater, so I can't really see it.
It is still very targetable, but you have not
Okay.
yet seen the entirety of it.
Okay.
There is enough mass on this creature and body that is surging through the surface of the water to be able to see something to target.
Okay. I'm not sure that this makes much of a difference since I've got the helm of underwater action, but there's my athletics check, so I guess I'm swimming underwater.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just approach it. On my approach, I will bite my tongue as a bonus action to start my Crimson Right.
Your cold damage, right?
Yeah. And I will start swinging.
Okay. 24 hits. Okay. And a 27 will hit. All right. So what are we looking at total wise? 29, 24, or 34? Wait.
Looking at 30 and or 20 and
20 and-
17, so 37.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Betty does not have a swim speed, right? But I don't think Betty needs to breathe. And so she's going to make it 10, 20 feet, and she'll dodge.
All right. Noel, it's your turn. Okay. That saves.
Damn.
You are a strong creature.
I am. Yeah. Okay, so I can see tentacles like flailing all around me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see roughly all of our franchise, even though Yop is like over there. Yeah, it's not gonna be super helpful. I'm gonna swim as much as I can, and then on my action, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardian. It's big style upcast. Yeah. I'm essentially blowing a 5th level spell slot for it, so.
Okay.
And that is my turn. That is my action.
Okay. And then, Vicaris, would you roll me a d8?
Absolutely.
You feel the grasp around your ankle tighten and drag you under the water, and then whip you through the air, and throw you. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 60 feet away from everyone else, as you smack against the surface of the water and begin to sink.
Am I still grappled?
No longer.
Yeah.
But you are going to just also take quick little 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
All right, still up.
Okay. Krellick, it is your turn.
Okay, let me make my athletics check. 20.
Okay.
Okay, I'm near Lucky, so through the storm, I will shout to her, Lucky, I don't normally think this is part of your travel experience. Do you know what's going on? I will use my speed to swim towards the creature. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll swim up to Betty and try to see how Betty's doing with the water. It looks like she's probably doing as well as all of us are.
She's very heavy.
Yeah.
Swimming is not a thing she is designed to do.
But isn't she like a waterfowl?
Ostensibly.
She is a... She is a waterfowl,
I guess
but
these
she
are-
is made of
well,
metal.
I mean, when you say it like
Yeah.
that.
Stop poking holes in my design, please.
So you're saying you didn't put floaters on Betty, like in case it like crashes like an airplane? Doesn't have like floaters that popped out.
Okay, I can't get to the thing. What actions could I take? Because it actually legitimately has been a time since we've fought anything. If I rage in this turn and then my turn ends, is it checking for did you take damage or get hit for the like on my next turn? It's gonna run that check.
In the upcoming round.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then I'll bonus action rage. Get real buff about this Kraken. I don't have a really because I can't get to it. I actually don't have a really good action to take. Is the interesting thing here. Could take a dash action, which is probably actually, you know what I'll do? I will take a dodge action.
I was wondering if you were going to remember that.
Yes, I will take a dodge action.
All right. Yop, I have a natural 20 to hit you.
That certainly hits.
All right. You feel constricted around your shell. You hear cracking, or you feel cracking. You can barely hear it under the sounds of the storm. For 28 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
Zashel, do you think that's funny, kiddo?
Well, I would love to help you, Vicaris, but you are suddenly very, very far away.
Happens.
Happens to the best of us.
I can get Crow and Null. I can always cast it again later. I will, understanding that we are sort of in a life or death, I will go ahead and I can hit water breathing on. I should probably move first. Well, the only ones that need it are in range, so.
You could swim up slightly, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. There's a giant monster.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's near you. It doesn't matter just because you're not near the middle of it.
It snatched
It has
Vicaris.
a lot
You're
of
not
reach.
safe.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm just.
You are not safe.
I see no reason to get closer to the main mass.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I see a few reasons.
All right. So I can breathe water now.
as can Krellick. Betty doesn't
Cool.
need to, and I think everyone else already can.
Yeah. Well, I can only hold my breath, so it is a benefit for
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah. Yop's got the helmet. Lauren's a Triton, so if she can't, there's a problem. I will get Lucky, who I
Hell yeah.
think is either holding breath or
She could breathe
one
underwater.
or the other. Okay, well, that takes my action. For a bonus action, seeing, I'm assuming Yop yells out in pain, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop 4 dice of healing light on Yop. As a bonus action for 12 hit points.
Awesome, thank you.
I will move. I do have I never made an athletics check. Shit. This could,
This could change some stuff.
yeah.
Oh.
I will use the inspiration I just got for recapping.
Okay, whoa. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, the vision for me just snapped in.
Yeah.
How's that look? Can't tell.
It's good, I think. I think I can see the correct amount.
Okay.
Yeah. And then have a swim speed equal to my walking speed. I'm gonna get a little close.
I can no longer see
God, I don't
cars.
want- I'm gonna stay put because I don't want to lose sight of Lauren, and if I move too far, I will lose sight of Lauren. So I am done.
All right. And I meant to set the lighting earlier, but this is not darkness. This is more representative of the fact that your terrain
Mm-hmm.
is incredibly mobile
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all stormy and everything.
Yeah, we're like
Oh, yeah.
riding waves up and down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're gonna lose sight of folks. All right, Lauren.
All right. Do I just go under the water? Is this what happened?
Yep. You were brought under the water, but you can swim, so that's not an issue for you.
All right. Just been trying to move closer to people.
I believe Yop is the only one who's failed the check so far.
Mm-hmm.
How close do I want to be to this thing? Is a question.
Great question.
That's between you and it.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get that close to it because that's about all my movement. And I will cast Aid at 4th level on Yop, Krellick, and Zasho, who I can see and I believe is within range. Yeah. That's 15 HP, and then question, if I use this, do I get more movement because it's a different type of movement?
Yeah, you have a swim speed. You can get back to the surface.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's more that it lets me fly out of away from the thing without provoking.
yes. Yeah. You can. I will let you use that for this.
I will
the
move
first time you've
slightly
done that.
backwards. Yeah, I've never had the need to use it before.
You've died in this campaign.
Yeah.
But it has to be after casting a spell, which isn't necessarily what I do every turn.
Yeah.
That probably looked pretty cool underwater. Like a
Shoots out of the water and splashbacks it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right. Great. It's the Kraken's turn.
the Spirit Guardians do anything yet?
Spirit Guardians is not in range of the beast to effectively do its damage.
Okay, not in range of its head. Got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say for the sake of like ruling Spirit Guardians, you gotta be in range.
If one of its tentacles comes at me.
Well, hold on. That won't be an issue.
Okay, fair enough. That was kind of what Noel was thinking anyway, but
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yup. I have a 23 to hit you.
I will use my reaction, which makes
Okay.
that a 24.
Are you underwater?
I'm restrained. Whether or not I'm underwater, I don't know.
You rolled an 11 for your... What was your athletics?
Oh, I failed the athletics check.
yeah.
So you are underwater. So you
Okay.
cannot perform a verbal component,
Okay,
which means you cannot cast shield.
great, and that's a hit.
Yep. Okay. I made a spicy encounter. You are pulled in deeper underwater, and you feel a vacuum around you. Below the surface, the water feels. You can still feel currents and waves pulling at you, but the lower you descend, the less tumultuous it feels, until there's a massive current that pulls you in, and you see the glint of teeth out of the corners of your vision, and blackness below you, and you are swallowed. no longer grappled, but you are blinded and restrained. You are in total cover.
Mhm.
Yep. And let me just. We'll do that. There we go. Yeah. Cool. That is. Now it's Vicaris' turn.
Do I still need to
Um,
make an athletics check?
Did the Kraken end its turn?
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. You also take 20 points of piercing damage. Yup.
Mhm.
And that is the end of its turn. Yes.
Okay. Is it within 30 feet of Krellick?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to use my reaction when it ends its turn to invoke the stone rune. Which one is this? Tornejda. It will probably succeed this or not work, but I'm doing the things I'm able to do.
Yeah.
It needs to make a Wisdom save DC 14. Is 14 still accurate? Yes.
It rolled a 26.
Yep.
Oh.
That sounds right.
Okay. Okay. Does anything happen on a fail
No.
or on a
Nope.
success?
Nope.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Dope. Yeah. Okay. Vicaris, it's your turn.
So you said I was sinking, right?
Well, you'll need to make another athletics check.
Okay, cool. Tight. Athletics.
Yes, you are sinking.
I'm gonna go ahead and inspiration that. Okay, well, I'm gonna sing.
Whoa.
Oh,
No,
Yeah, that's wild.
not in the cards for Roll Vicaris today. With that shitty athletics check, I can't. Can I still try to swim to the top?
Yes, it'll just take movement.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take 10 feet of movement.
Okay, perfect. I will use 10 feet of movement, get to the very top, take a big breath in, and cast. This is probably a waste of a 5th level, but I don't care. Telekinesis on myself. And
Oh
raise
my
myself out of the
gosh.
water 30 feet and just hang out in the air.
Okay, you are restrained.
Oh, I thought I was let go when he threw me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the effect of telekinesis is you cause yourself to be restrained.
That's fine, as long as I'm flying in safety.
Sure.
Safety, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
As safe as possible.
Yeah, you have. Do you not have fly?
I don't. Trust
Hold
me,
on,
I
is
wouldn't
this?
have done that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you break the surface of the water before you cast it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. You're gonna get struck by lightning. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Of which I have disadvantage now.
Also, Krellick and Lauren dexterity saving throws. Some of you probably did not see Vicaris rise into the air, but you all did see his skeleton through his flesh as he is zapped in the sky.
God damn it.
I'm gonna use this on myself. I can't see Vicaris, he's too far.
Very fair.
Okay, so we've got Krellick. Ooh, did Krellick save? Yes, Krellick does. No, wait. No, Krellick did not save! Woo! Each of you will take 21 points of lightning damage, halved for raging, halved for resistance. Makes that a 10 points of lightning damage each for those two. The full 22 for Vicaris. Vicaris, could you make a
Nice.
concentration check? Hey, nice. That's fun. Okay. Lucky is going to move to. Let's see, how close can we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a great plan. But nope. Yop is unable to be targeted from this. Oops. But everyone who is above the surface, let's see. Oh, am I got the right thing on? No, I do not. Here we go. Betty and Krellick and Lauren and Zashel and Null. We are going to be casting Water Walk.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
She's also targeting herself. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, explain to me what my current condition is.
Yeah. I'm reading over it again to make sure I got it right.
Okay.
Blinded and restrained, in total cover from attacks and other effects outside the Kraken. And you'll take damage on the start of each of the Kraken's turns.
Okay.
If it takes a certain amount of damage from the inside in a single turn, you have the opportunity possibly to make it choke on you and possibly regurgitate you.
Okay.
Is that inside only, or is that inside and outside?
Inside. And I'm actually gonna move you just a little. I'm gonna move you to like right there.
Okay.
Just a little bit of morbidity.
I am going to bite my tongue again. Take 4 points of damage as I amplify this curse for a bonus action. So that's 7. And oh boy. I don't like it in here. I'm gonna try and get out.
Okay.
Can I make an acrobatics check to try and wriggle my way out of here?
Nope.
Okay.
You've got to try to cut yourself out. That is very
so
apparently. Yeah.
The only thing I can do is attack to get out. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright.
I think, yeah, you are inside a cold, wet, squishy place that is still filled with a lot of seawater. You have no sense of direction, where you might be. All you know is there is soft tissue around you.
Jonas and the whale. Gotcha.
Is that what he did? I don't know about that one. You're at disadvantage. You are restrained and blind.
Okay.
16 will not hit,
Okay.
but a 20 will. All right.
Oh, so close.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Betty will rush up and dodge.
Okay. It's all she can do. All right, Scrivener.
Yep. So I guess I just hop above the waves?
Kind of what you actually feel more appropriately is like pressure under your feet as the water currents force you upright and kind of guide your steps, like kind of solidifying like cornstarch and water does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run up to Yeah, here is good. I'm going to use my channel divinity to point at it. Or do I have to? If I have to, I'll pop underwater to get this off. If I need to.
I think you're good.
Okay. But yeah, path to the grave. Noel just bellows Krellick. And that's my turn.
All right. Krellick.
Do we know that Yop is swallowed? I think it was they were brought under the water, but I
Yeah.
don't know like how, like sounds like we're going, like we're bobbing up and down in the water as well. I don't know how if we had sight on that.
All you would have seen is she went down suddenly and sharply.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Then I will like in Godzilla when he's in the water, that's Skrillex movement as he moves pretty quickly and then like begins bounding off of the surface, and I'm gonna like leap in the air towards this thing, shield raised high, trying to bring it low. I'm gonna get up in its business. Okay, I'm gonna swing recklessly at the thing. 14, I don't think is gonna hit.
No.
15, I don't think is gonna hit.
No.
Okay, not super great. Not super great.
Can I burn an inspiration on that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, for the last strike. Okay. Can we get there? Well, I think it'd be the 10, right?
It would be the 10. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. That's fair.
I got excited for you, actually. I was like, ooh, this will be sexy, but...
Yeah, it could have been. I don't need to heal. This bonus action. Yeah, this... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to do my athletics thing. I am raging, so it would be the 26.
Yep, yeah, it's good. And while you're water walking, if you fail this, you are just knocked prone. That is...
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll do something with my bonus action since I can. I will speak in Draconic Suvip, and I will give myself a bonus, further enhancing my strength and all that for this this combat. That'll be my turn. Actually, my position? Yeah, my position's good.
All right. Let's see. I have a 21 to hit you, Krellick.
That will hit.
All right. You are snatched. You feel your arms being bound to your sides with a 25 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by a tentacle.
Okay.
And then it is Zashel's turn.
Oh boy. Athletics check to start. $18.
All good. The DC is 13. I'll just say it now.
I can't see Yop to heal Yop. I will move in a bit so I have better line of sight. And I will go ahead and use my bonus action to activate the Arcanist gloves so that I can summon Celestial Spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, that. I will summon in. Oof. Oh, we'll go Avenger mode.
Okay.
Avenger mode. Yeah, Avenger mode. And that is my action. It will follow me. It will follow. It goes right after me, and it will make 2 attacks. It will fire its bow, which I guess really looks like, I don't know, beating its wings and feathers are coming out.
Yeah.
It is a snake. It can kind of like stretch and snap and then recoil.
Except that's an 11, so that's
Yeah.
not going to do nothing. 23.
23 will hit.
It's gonna deal double.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll terrible. No, that's not. That's it's 26 radiant damage.
26 radiant.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is that
Oh.
right? I guess it is. And that is it.
Okay. Lauren, you're up.
Okay. Alright, she gets popped out of the water and she looks a little confused to be standing, but bonus action, I will do this. And I would like to know if it's immune to anything after I make this check.
Yeah.
My
Hey! Woo!
Why are my rolls so bad, Pride?
If it is immune to anything, it is immune to non-magical attacks as well as lightning damage. You get 2 more questions.
Does it have any weaknesses or vulnerabilities to exploit kind of thing?
Its greatest vulnerability would...
1980s rom-coms.
Yeah. It loves it.
Bad jokes? It doesn't like puns? No.
It's not particularly agile.
That checks out.
Alright, I don't know what else to ask about this thing. What is its, I guess, best at, strength-wise? What kind of ability is it, like, the greatest at?
Its highest stat is strength.
Okay, I guess I will kind of shout all of this to everyone. Run across the water next to Lucky. And cast the spell on her. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, dope. Love that spell. Okay. Now it's the Kraken's turn. Once again. We're going
Spirit
to...
Guardian.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll use the rest of my
Wisdom.
movement actually and go over here.
Oh, it rolled a 7.
Oh. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Ooh.
Is that correct?
You casted it at 5th level, and you
Yeah,
rolled
but why-
a lot of 8s.
Yeah, why
There's
did
a
it
lot of-
roll one set and then another set?
Because it'll be your 5d8 of normal, and then you upcast it, so it's a couple
Oh,
extra dice.
Right. Okay, well, I let loose the wraiths, I guess, and just come billowing out of my robes.
Yep, your wet, soggy,
Yeah.
wind-whipped robes. 39 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah. That's incredible. All
I've
right.
never done that before.
Yeah. Krellick, you're grappled. Yeah?
Yeah, you got me with a tentacle.
Sick. Can you roll me a d8?
You got it.
Don't roll 1.
Don't worry, I got it. I got it right where I want it.
And you are flung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, we're not all the way there yet. Had to move the map. 9, 10, 11, 12. You say, don't worry, I've got it, as you are hurled into the sky and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 2.
Okay.
And then, I've got a 20 to hit null.
That'll hit.
All right, for 20 bludgeoning damage, you are also grappled. And
Okay.
a 32 to hit Zashel.
Nope.
You're cute. 18 bludgeoning damage. You are also grappled. And it's going to take necrotic damage from being cursed. How much damage is that, Adam?
Hold on. Let me find out. It's not very much. It's
D8, I think.
1d8.
Per attack or?
No, it's 1d8 each time it attacks beyond once.
Yes. Okay, so roll 2d8. Okay. All right.
Also, how much damage do I take being swallowed by it?
Yes, it was the beginning of its turn. Oh boy. Hold on. I've got to move my things around on my map. On my map. Yeah. 47 points of acid damage. Oh no. All right, Vicaris.
One sec. And if this is anyone. Okay. Let's move me closer.
With telekinesis?
With telekinesis, since I...
Jesus, Miles, how dare you! Oh, he set up a Lego trap for me. I'm okay. Okay.
And then, since that was my action, I'll use my bonus to give inspiration to this Avenger over here. I think, right? That's the
Yeah.
celestial being. Boom!
Yeah.
It's got it. It's either that or Betty.
Why?
That's all I can reach. I'm very slow right now, although I'm faster than I was before. And I will chill up here.
Okay. All right. Let's see if Lucky can do anything at this point. I wonder if this will work. Meant to read this a minute ago. We're gonna see if this will work. She is going to cast Control Water and try to still the ocean enough so that you don't have to continue to make checks, and maintain concentration to level the waves some. And yup, your turn.
All right. I do not like this. So as a bonus action, I'll cast Branding Smite because I just need as much damage done as possible.
Okay.
These are at disadvantage, though.
All right, you're gonna need to read me the rules.
Okay. That's 24 at disadvantage.
24 hits.
All right. Oh, God, that's awful. And I add 2d6 to that. That's a total of 18.
Total of 18. Okay,
Mhm.
that's your first attack.
Yep.
Okay,
And the second attack is a 13.
that will miss.
All right, that's it.
Okay, who's up next?
Me.
All right.
Well, technically,
So-
Betty would take whatever action they determine to be necessary. Like they automatically do things, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
Dodge.
All Betty can do is dodge
It's
because I
just dodge.
used
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
used my bonus action for branding smite.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can like see her to like. I forget how it works. You know?
Right. Well, and
Yeah.
if I can't see her, but I'm up and about, it's still a situation where to take anything other than dodge, it's my bonus action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think
she-
the Kraken's glowing now because of your smite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good question. Let me ask that
Uh-huh.
question. The branding smite, right? Which I hit with my first attack.
Yes.
The target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well, if it is shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius, do I still have disadvantage on attacks on the inside? Because there's now light in there.
I'm gonna say no.
Right. So then, in that case, my second attack was a 25,
25. Yeah.
That will hit.
and that's another 18 points of damage.
Okay, that's
So that's a total of 36 on the
36.
round.
That's not enough.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad way for the old lady to go, huh?
My
Yeah, but things happen sometimes.
It happens.
So, am I? I'm currently grappled, but it hasn't dragged me under yet.
It currently, yes, you are grappled. And you took damage. Did you roll a concentration check?
Yes.
You did?
No, not yet.
Did I tell you how much damage you took?
14. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm above the water still.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast one of my favorite spells on myself. While I'm, I guess, so grappled means I can do spells still, right?
Yes. Yes.
Not okay. I'm gonna cast Freedom of Movement on myself. You so rarely get to use it, and then you do.
Uh-huh. And it feels
So-
real good.
Yeah, I like Noel wraps like a piece of paper around his arm, and then a bunch of like paper comes flooding out of the satchel and like completely covers him in a sheath of paper as he like wiggles away from the Kraken. That is my action. However, I am going to go over to like here and look down. Even through the water, I can't see Yob, right?
Yeah,
Does
she
the
is
opposite-
swallowed.
Okay. Right. How far down is the thing?
What are you wanting to do? Because the answer
no, I
is you
can't
can do it.
anything yet. I'm just planning for the
Okay.
next thing.
It's
Yeah, that was my action.
what the shit. Sorry, my son is throwing furniture. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
Action, used my 5 to run, and then moved over to here. That's my turn.
All right. Relic. I was trying to find him on the map, and I remembered I had to zoom out. And you're muted, Sean.
I said, okay, cool. That thing must have been on varsity team. That was a good arm. Probably started. Am I prone?
No. Wait. Yes, you are prone.
Then I will use 5 feet of movement to get up. It's the swim to get up and then like pushing myself on the surface of the water. I will lean low and begin charging at this creature, just screaming the entire way. I can then move 35. I will use a bonus action. I will use an action to dash. And leaping back into the fray with this thing. Looking. I don't want to meta this. Do I know if Yop is swallowed or not?
Not swallowed. Just
Okay.
gone.
Just
Yeah.
gone.
We just
Okay.
don't have eyes on her anymore.
Okay. I will yell out to everybody. Where is she?
I do not
Um,
see her.
God, it's such an annoyance to not know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will. God, danged it. I will action surge to take some reckless attacks at this thing.
Okay.
Reckless. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, you son of a bitch. I will use. I've been holding an inspiration point for months. For months, I will use my inspiration point. It's just a flat roll for it.
Hmm.
21.
Well,
There you go.
For 24 bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
I will swing again. For 21.
Uh-huh.
For 25 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
Just like any bit of this thing I can get a hold of, like smashing one tentacle, watching it kind of bend a bit, leaping to the next, smashing that one, trying to find out where this thing's face is. Just like I'm beginning to lose it. Beginning to lose it. That's my turn.
Do you
Actually-
action surge?
Yeah, I action surge to do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just double checking it. Actually, you know what? I'm a little low on health, so while I have the opportunity, I will regain some hit points. I'll regain 4 HP.
Oof.
Actually, I will gain 5 HP because I'm fighter level 4 right now.
Okay. Great. Do. What have I done off the off turns? I don't think I've. No, I've definitely done one of these. Okay. But we'll do this instead. More lightning crackles in the sky and zaps Lucky, Zashel, and Lauren. I need each of you guys to make a dex save. Oh dear. Let's see. None of you save. And you each take 27 points of lightning damage.
I'll use this on myself again. Sorry, guys.
Alright, and we're gonna make Lucky roll a con save for keeping the water still. Hey, she saved. Alright. Okay. Then it is Zashel's turn.
All right. Oh, I don't have. Well, first let me make my athletics check. 15, so I stay on my feet. I believe I am still grappled by a tentacle.
Yeah.
There's very little chance that I can actually escape from this grapple. So I'm not even gonna bother. Am I
Okay.
restrained or am I just grappled?
Just grappled.
Yeah. I will. What do I even have right now? Nothing while I've got the spirit up that I can cast, so I guess I'm going back to cantrips already. I will. Yeah, there's no chance I get out of this. I will just cast a Sacred Flame at it. And that is once again not including my charisma bonus because I leveled, so that should be 17 if it fails.
Okay.
18 dexterity save.
Okay. Dex. Roll the 10. So it's a 17, you said?
Yeah, it's 17 radiant damage.
Okay.
And for a bonus action, I will drop 4 dice of healing light into Krellick. 19.
Amazing.
Okay.
Gonna do everything I can before I go unconscious, everybody.
Uh,
This fight. Oh, I'm not like
Oh, yeah,
super
yeah.
hurt. I'm just,
Yeah,
this
you've
is not
also
a good fight for me.
you've also got snake turn.
I was
Yep.
tracking my healing light. Snake is gonna take a couple shots. That is my sheet and not its sheet. 12 will miss.
It has
And-
bardic inspiration.
You better use it.
What is your inspiration die? I don't think it's gonna matter.
I believe it's a D10 right now.
You're gonna hit a 10.
Yeah, just
Sure,
no problem.
We'll try right
Hit
now.
a 10.
This is on the 12. That makes it a
Oh.
14, so that'll still miss. But I'm assuming the 25 will hit.
Yes.
Y'all,
It's
I don't
worth
know
a
why
roll.
you trust. No, I don't know why you trust me with dice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 11 radiant damage as I roll garbage again. And that's my turn.
Okay. Lauren, you're up.
What doesn't something happen when it uses your inspiration die though?
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, I was reading into it. It takes thunder damage for everyone within 5 feet of it. However, I don't think the creature's close enough. Yeah, whether you miss or not, but like it's not close enough.
no, I will cast this and use it on myself right now. Because I feel like I can't really hit it or anything this turn.
Okay. And on its turn, okay, Yop. Here we go.
Yeah, Yop is down.
Oh, that's the wrong die. 29 saves on the for the Spirit Guardians,
Yeah.
but that's still 25 reduced to 12. Okay, this thing is got fewer tentacles coming up out of the water, and the water under the surface is kind of roiling as if it is agitated. This beast is bloody. And on its turn, we do got someone grappled. We got Zashel grappled.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna throw Zashel. Can you roll me a d8? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoosh. And 1 point of bludgeoning damage and prone.
Spirit remains.
That's good. 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Half expected to just wink out of existence right there.
Yeah. It is going to next attack the spirit with a 27 to hit and 5 bludgeoning damage, and it is grappled.
Alright, that'll hit.
And then it's going to attack Lucky with a 36 to hit, 17 bludgeoning damage, making her have to roll con save. That's save. Wow. Okay. Vicaris, you're up.
Yeah. So while I have myself suspended in air, like as an action, I can continue to exert the control over myself. Does that mean
Yes.
if I do any other action, I fall?
Yes.
Great. All right, so I'll use 20 movement to come back down, and then 10 movement to get closer-ish, but not super crazy close. And then I believe Krellick, yep, is well within reach, so I'm gonna give him an inspiration. God, I'm MVP, guys. That's my turn.
Okay. Lucky's gonna dodge this time and hope for the best. Yup. Death saving throw. Hey! That's great news.
And now that I'm down,
Uh-huh.
Betty is free to do whatever Betty wants. So she's
Is
gonna
that
try and take her little
true?
pack. Yep.
Are you sure?
Once I'm incapacitated, in combat, where'd it go? If you're incapacitated, the defender can take action of its choice, not just dodge.
Holy shit. That's batshit wild. Yeah, sure.
Just goes
16.
into auto
once
mode.
once you overthrow your master, they become sentient.
Right.
16 does not hit though.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, that's
Let's.
so weird.
What does that look like to us? Is Betty like freaking out when she wasn't before?
Oh, I fully think jerking around and going a little ape shit.
Okay.
But I guess that's up to Adam.
Hey, don't forget, Betty has her reaction ability.
Yep.
For melee stuff.
Yeah. Right now, the only person it applies to is Noel.
Yeah.
Noah's going to drop underwater, and I don't know, and neither does he, if he could cast a spell while breathing underwater. I'm gonna assume no. He tries to do something, it just doesn't work, right?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Cast a spell while underwater if I can breathe underwater.
If
Noel
you can
doesn't
breathe
know anything
underwater, you
why.
can cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to then. I'm swimming down and looking around for Yop, but I don't see Yop, right?
Yeah.
I can probably assume, since I didn't see Yop get thrown, if I'm
You
looking
would
around where
see-
Yop went down.
I think you'd probably have a better glimpse of this beast with its leathery hide and massive maw clamped shut.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to start swimming towards its mouth. Like basically just waiting for the mouth to open. But
Mhm.
for my action on this turn, I'm going to use my channel divinity and point at it.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Krellick?
Yelling, still yelling Yop's name, trying to smash away at this thing and like jumping out of the way of these tentacles. I think I catch a glimpse of Noel going under, and I'll run the numbers a bit in my mind very slowly, and I'll be like, okay, all right, I like the way Noel's thinking. Right, we go right to the source. And I'm gonna make a jump to go under as well. I'm gonna swim up to this thing's face, so it can see me. And I'm gonna try to smash this shell into one of its eyeballs.
All right. You see that it has 4 eyes, 2 on each side. One set into the front, and 2 on either side of its skull. And they seem to be capable of drifting on their own, focusing on its own tentacles, the shapes in the water above it, This thing seems highly intelligent.
Yeah. I'll take a swing at one of its eyeballs. I'm at reckless. Yep, always. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For 28 bludgeoning.
Doubled.
Yep,
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
So what? 56.
Yep.
Big smash in the eye. I'll yell at it in was it? I know some water languages. Aquan. I'll yell at it in Aquan. Where you got my friend at? Smash. Where's she at? Smash. Swing again at the thing. 19.
19 hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
For
Nice.
24 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Any reactions? Any bonus actions I got? I'm inspired. I've done the things. I've healed. Yep, that's me.
You hear a thundering grumble and a deep roar within its throat, and hear it speaking telepathically and primordial to you. Incoherent phrases, but it does commune. And then suddenly the water becomes dark black. And I need everybody except Vicaris and Zashel to make Constitution saving throws.
I was born for it.
Should have specified the spirits out of the water, but it doesn't matter.
Shit. Didn't know it could ink.
You do now.
Ew, he's inking.
It's inking.
Lauren, that's Betty. Lauren
Betty.
and Betty both save, and they will take half of this poison damage.
Oh my god, it's poison damage. Belt of Dwarven kind.
A total of 16. Those
Betty's
attacks.
immune.
Holy shit! I forget. Go figure. She's a robot, but
Right.
One of the few things
Alright.
the construct. Yeah.
Is it 16 for those who save or 16? total?
16 is the total. Those who save, it's 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit,
this
lucky.
14 doesn't save at all.
Yeah, and 20 doesn't beat its DC, right? Oh, sorry,
Correct.
18 doesn't beat its DC. Yeah,
That is correct.
Yep.
All right, Lucky. Keeping concentration by a hair. But dying.
Well, one fire at a time.
Yep.
She does have Death Ward on her.
She does.
Yeah.
She'll be helpful here in a second.
And a healer next to her.
Zashel's turn.
All right, Zashel will swim. No, wait, I gotta make an athletics check since I am far away. No. Getting thrown apparently has.
Oh, actually, you don't need to make the check anymore because it's within 300 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. I meant to say it
Oh,
earlier, but
okay.
people kept making them and making the rolls and saving, so it wasn't worth saying anything.
Because we were
No.
being cool. We were being cool then.
Yeah, concentration is being maintained. You can run on the surface of this water unimpeded.
I will. That is my full 30 feet of movement. I will. I really have nothing prepared that is useful.
Yeah. I'm running
Damn.
kind of low.
You can dash. Get close.
No, I mean I still have my
Oh.
cantrip. So I will Sacred Flame
Okay.
again.
Yeah, that's a
and
good
is
one.
That is correct. I added the charisma back in, so that's 17 radiant. If it fails a DC 18 deck save,
It's a fail. 17.
and that's it. I'm gonna hold on to my last couple dice of healing light just in case people go unconscious. But the
That
guardian
you can
spirit,
see.
yeah. Well, I'm getting closer.
Welcome to my life.
I'll take its 2 attacks. It is grappled but not restrained. I have no idea what that is because Discord popped up. That's a 26 to hit
Yes.
for 16 radiant
Mm-hmm.
and a 23 to hit for 17 radiant.
Okay.
Nice.
Pew 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 pew.
Mhm.
Pew, I'm a snake. Pew.
It's grappled so it can't move and has no bonus action. So.
Yeah.
All right, Lauren. Oh, yep.
Sarah, should Krillic have made the athletics check at the beginning of his turn?
For movement. So,
Yeah,
sorry.
isn't there still like a check we're making at the beginning of her turn?
No. While Lucky maintains concentration, no.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Come on, kiddo. Come on. Okay. Whoever's turn is up.
Yeah. How bad does Lucky look? Is she like really, really bad?
Probably could not take another lightning bolt to the face.
Oh, okay. Don't know where. Do I know like directionally which way Zashel went?
Yeah. Behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to move that direction to see if I can see Zashel.
Okay.
Okay, I can see Zashel now. And vaguely, no.
Oh, are we in the middle of an ink cloud currently?
If you are underwater, you are.
Shit.
Sorry, yeah, if you're underwater,
Okay.
you're obscured. Sorry,
Yeah,
I forgot that
you
was going to
can't
be
see me
relevant because a
currently.
couple of you went under. Yeah.
I can't say no.
No.
Well, unfortunate. I should do this now, though, probably. And I will use that inspiration on Lucky's healing.
Okay.
It's the D10, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So on Krellic, myself, Lucky, and Zashel. Because is Betty hurt? Can I heal? Oh wait, Betty's a construct. That's
Betty's fine.
What are you doing?
Mask your wounds.
Kick ass. Okay. All right. Okay.
28
Oh my
to
God.
Lucky.
Excellent.
And how badly hurt does Lucky still look now?
4, right? Because the 4 cold fire lightning doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I can't math. Sorry. It's yeah. I forgot to take off that 4. 24. I can't do math.
She's still about bloodied, but she's okay.
All right. I will.
Right. I didn't hear. Did you choose me to Matt heal as well?
Yeah. Wait. What?
Am I being healed by Mass Cure Wounds as well?
I can't see you. You are not in my range. I'm blind though. You're out of my line of sight.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll do that. Or a vitality unlucky for another 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know where the car's. I'm pretty sure I need to see him.
Yeah, you only would have seen him for a moment through the branding smite, and then it would have gone away.
Yeah.
So you might roughly know where he is, but
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's also within a 30 feet sphere. Like the range is 60, but the sphere is 30. So
Did you put it on yourself?
yeah, I kind of put it on myself because that's the best for my vision.
Nah, you're good.
All right, that's my turn. I feel lucky. I'm good. I'm gonna stand here and cry.
Okay.
You're doing good.
We're going to attack the spirit with a 32 to hit and 25 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And just barely save on that damage. That is
so
tragic.
you look. The best of times, it was the worst of times. Had to regress to the mean.
And then attack Krellic with a tentacle with a 22 to hit.
This is can I'm in an ink thing. Can I see this tentacle coming?
You are heavily obscured,
Yeah,
so I
it sounds-
think no.
Yeah, it sounds like a no. Okay, yep. Yeah, it hits because I can't stop that. So, yep.
Okay, that is 24 points of bludgeoning damage and grappled.
Okay.
And then is it worth it? We're actually going to attack Betty with a 25 to hit, 23
that'll
bludgeoning,
hit. Okay.
and grappled. Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What's Yop's situation? Is that just 2 failed death saves from the acid damage?
1 failed death save. It's only
Okay.
2 if it's a melee attack.
Okay.
Interesting.
There's no other weird
you're just
effects. Okay.
Yeah, you're just
So
kind of melting in some stomach acid currently.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, Vicaris.
So that I'm not restrained anymore, and possibly the quickest song I've ever done, I'm gonna do Performance of Creation to create a large boat underneath me that I will hopefully fall harmlessly into.
How high above the surface did you want to be?
10 feet.
Okay, that's 1d6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You want me to roll
That's
it?
1 point of bludgeoning damage. My damage for throwing you guys and fallen damage has been minimal.
Acid damage has been just fine though.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good.
Acid damage been hitting right.
A bonus. These 2 fine. I will give an inspiration to Null.
I don't think you can see me, unfortunately, as much as I
you don't need to be able to see for bardic inspiration, y'all. They just have
Really?
to be able to hear you and within 60 feet.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, sick. I'll take it.
yeah.
Debatable whether or not you could hear underwater,
Yeah.
but I'm going to let it slide because
I
that
hear.
is such a variant. It's such a specific rule. I'll let it be. Yeah. Oh,
We all
boy.
know that Eladrins are louder underwater, so.
What a weird thing to say.
Huh,
There's
I'm
sound
curious.
travels faster. It's an elf thing. It's an elf thing.
It's an elf thing.
Water. Oh my god. Okay. That's not gonna do anything. We're gonna keep dodging. Lucky is going to keep dodging. Okay, Yop, another death save. Ah! Exciting.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's Betty.
Yeah, Betty! That kicks ass.
Yeah.
Alright.
Since I can't see shit and I was right in front of its mouth, I'm basically going to swim forward to where I can, like, put my face up against its fucking teeth so I can cast my final channel divinity.
Okay.
Because I have to see it, which means I have to get right up fucking on. And unfortunately,
you
the
do
only
that.
place I know was where its mouth was. So I'm just, like, up against its teeth, I guess, at this point.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
It's going to attack you for 29 to hit with a
Aha,
tentacle.
Yeah,
For
sure.
24 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Betty will use her reaction to make that attack at disadvantage.
That's a 27 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
That's a failure.
I got a mind sharpener, don't worry.
Don't fucking worry about it. You got it.
But I am maybe inside of it, which is less good.
Okay.
Does it
Growling?
swallow me?
No,
Okay,
it's
it's-
tentacled
oh.
attacked.
Okay, oh, sorry, I thought it bit me. Okay. How
Yeah.
much damage, by the way?
24.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you barely failed.
Mm-hmm.
Krellick's up.
All right, it's inky. It's a mess. I feel like we're grabbed by the tentacles. Like I feel like every now and then Noel and I like pass each other as we're being whipped around a little bit. Just like catch a little glimpse of
Yeah.
each other. I see. I got it real good in the eye. I kind of like, I'm in the same like big mouth region that Noel is. I see he's going for the teeth. I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna try to knock some of this thing's teeth out. Are my attacks affected because of this sight condition?
I believe
Probably.
you are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I had to
Um,
put my eyes up against it to even see its teeth.
Yeah.
Ill-advised.
That all checks out. I will then reckless as I have been doing to flatten the curve. I'm grappled, so I can't move away, but I want to be close, so this is fine.
Okay.
Okay, so just flat rolls, and I'm inspired. It's an 8. Okay. No, I have to use that before I make the roll. So I will on a D10. Okay, I'll just swing again. It's worse. No.
Oh, this is tragic.
Inspiration, if you'd like to take
I know
one of those.
it's oh, you mean like your inspiration? Hey, that's up
Yeah.
to you. That's up to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I will swing once more. This would be at a disadvantage roll or flat as well.
This would just be another roll.
Yeah.
One more roll.
Okay, cool. It's a
Okay.
20
Okay.
20 will hit. All right.
for 28.
Double.
You
All
can
right.
you can also add my inspiration die to the damage. since
the
it's gonna be
damage?
double.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've been doing okay on the saves. I've been trying to save it for the attack.
Look, it's time to
It'll
get
be
Yop out.
vulnerable for it.
Yeah, I'll roll it. I'll roll
Gotta
it for
go.
the damage. Yeah, I'll
So
roll
basically
it.
a 1d20 or a
Um,
2d10.
An 8.
Another
16.
Ooh.
This thing
Fuck.
is crippled but still alive.
Yeah, I'm just yelling in Aquan at this thing.
Okay. All right, Zashel.
All right, I will continue my trek. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will go ahead and hit with another Sacred Flame. I need to get Guiding Bolt back, y'all. Ooh, 9 Radiant if it fails.
It did not.
In that case, it will be the Spirit. I don't have anything for the bonus action. That is an 18
Hits.
for 17 Radiant
Okay.
and a 17.
Miss.
Okay, we found the target number, everybody.
We celebrate the victories.
Hell yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We're gonna hit Lucky with a natural 20. Okay.
And I can't stop it because I can't see her right now.
Yep.
I also used my reaction, unfortunately.
That's all right. There's a death ward.
Okay. 32 points of damage. Con. 17. Holy shit.
Hang
Okay.
on.
Jeez.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, Lauren, your turn.
Lucky is looking bad, isn't she? Once again.
Yeah.
Alright, I will cast this on her. I feel like I'm just playing the Keep Lucky Alive game right now.
Good game. It's a good game.
It is 30 healing for her. I take 15.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
And I will use oh wait, gotta make that con save for her. I still keep my aura and I will
Oh
use that
my
to heal
God.
myself. If only that was for something else.
Yeah.
I heal myself back to 9, and I guess that's what I'm doing now.
Alright. We're going to strike some lightning at Vicaris. Actually, we're gonna swipe at Vicaris over his boat with a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
15 bludgeoning damage
Oh.
and grappled. And 29 to hit Zashel.
That'll hit.
Grappled, 25 bludgeoning. And Lauren, a natural 20.
Yep, that hits.
That's a total of 39.
Around. You said 25.
Ooh.
25 for you, yes.
Alright. Let me
As
make my
I-
con save. I think I saved.
I think yeah. Yes, you do. Barely.
Oh,
I think that means pretty much everybody here is grappled. Except Noel, who can't be.
did it
Alright.
take my Spirit Guardian's damage?
Oh, not yet. Did you roll it? You did.
Yep, 20.
Wisdom. Where'd it go? That's a save.
Okay, so 10.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Mhm.
All right, Vicaris.
I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of my telekinesis. It helped me though it did. Grapple, still bringing out the guitar to play Summon Construct. To bring out a little guy and send him after this guy. Shares my initiative, so I believe. How far is that thing down? Will it be able to reach it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then in that case, he is going to attack. I have it right here. Haha. Nope. Doing great, buddy. That'll be my turn.
What
All right.
material is it made of?
Boat.
Clay.
Okay,
Gotta, no, let's switch it to stone. Sorry, that feels better.
so it's just slowly sinking.
Yeah.
Yop, you have another failed death save from the.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. Great. Okay. Lucky. It was real bad luck that her dodge earlier was still like there were 2 nat 20s on that last
Yeah.
attack, but this is what she's got. The concentration is phenomenal.
Yeah, she's crushing it.
Yeah. Yop.
Well,
You got inspiration.
Yeah, I got plenty of inspiration, so I'll just keep
Yeah.
doing that.
okay.
I'll keep doing it.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Holy
it was
shit!
gonna happen. It was gonna happen.
You love to see it.
In the dark, you manage to swing yourself to consciousness, gasp a breath. It reeks in here. It feels bad. This is probably one of the worst things that Yop has experienced.
So, I'm up with 1 hit point, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. And your death saves reset.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have my action?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do actually.
All right. Well, fantastic. I will. Oh no, I can't do that. That would be bad. Actually, there's no way my Crimson Right continues through death. That wouldn't make any sense.
That makes a lot of sense to me. It's a crimson,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're bleeding out. There's more blood here.
It's not concentration. Is it?
I don't know. It might say it. It might say it.
Yeah.
Let me take a quick look.
Yeah.
You just bleed more. It's now full of more of your bad blood.
Well, You activate a Crimson Rite on a single weapon with elemental energy of a known rate of your choice that lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
Yep. It checks out. It
Nice.
checks out that you being unconscious by
Yeah.
bludgeoning yourself to death, or otherwise, would not deactivate your right.
All right, well,
Interesting. That's good to know.
that is not going to hit.
Hmm.
Well,
That will hit. There's a deep, low gurgle, and a rend of flesh, and Yop tears her way out of the Kraken's gut, and its eyes roll back, and its corpse begins to sink below the depths.
Yo! Yup!
Yop,
we can't.
Yop basically, well, actually, Yop gets out so she doesn't take any more acid damage, but I don't know that she gets any further than that. But Betty will go down and sort of get under Yop's arm and take her up to the surface.
Yep. Okay.
Do we see Yop break out from down here? Or are we still inked?
It begins to disperse. I think it lasts. Yeah, it only lasts like a round or two, so
Okay.
eventually it melts away, and you can
So-
see. Yep.
I could see Yop because I'm immediately like healing.
All right.
Do not go in there.
You was in that thing.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, I heal Yop for 25. Noel's still underwater, just like jabs a knife into his arm.
No. You take 25. Yop
Oh,
heals for
right.
50.
Yop heals for 50. Yeah, Noel stabs himself in the arm as ink comes out.
Hey, stop making the water.
I'm gonna make my way back to the surface, break through.
I'm gonna swim over by Yop, and just say, "Well, why'd you go inside it? It's mental."
I didn't do it intentionally. I tried to prevent it, but those tentacles are quite strong.
That is the most badass thing I've ever heard.
Yop starts examining her hands. And, oh, well, that's very kind, Kralik. I need to see if the stomach hasn't burned any of my fingers off. No, 3 on this hand and 3 on that hand. Oh, all there.
Is everyone here? Did we lose anyone?
I think we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. As here as I can be. Lauren looks bloodied. I'm just gonna heal myself with the rest of it.
The serpent will go ahead and heal Noel.
Standing on top of the water, I kind of look out surrounding us. I have surprisingly good vision. Is there any land masses or ships, anything around us?
Didn't Lucaris just create a boat?
I did.
Well, I meant other than his boat. His
Both that I
wonderful
can bring
boat.
to life and make fly.
Make a perception check.
Does anyone know where we is right now? That I don't think. I don't
That
know
looks
why.
like guidance.
Yeah, I don't know why that's on there with it. But it's 13.
You see nothing but the storms around you. It is a gray horizon.
Same.
Scrivener can see very distantly some red sails through the
Yes.
mists.
I'll point that out to everyone.
Oh boy.
Does that mean anything to those of us it might mean something to?
Make a history check, Krellick.
Of course. 19.
It does. And we're gonna go on break. And I'll tell you what you know.
Hey, cool.
And we made it out of there alive.
Yeah.
Bloody, but alive.
Yeah, certainly.
Adam, that was spicy, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad I got that aid to Yop early on.
Yeah. It probably made, like, the difference in the last... It's like one more death save.
It's
Oh,
one
I
more
mean-
turn of staying up. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the first amount of stomach acid damage I took left me with 10 hit points. And so had it not been for aid, I would have been down right then.
And the oh god.
You know, I was so prepared to go, hey, Krellick, I'll find Yop and cast Locate Creature because I had it in
Yeah.
case we needed it for investigation. Then I got to the bottom of the paragraph and it's like, if there's 10 feet of running water between you and the creature, you can't
Yeah.
find it. And I'm like, man.
Why? Why?
What the hell good is this spell right now?
Yeah, and I'm like, I feel like Lauren would know that and not cast it. I think she's smart enough to know that, hey, water stops it.
Yeah, for sure. That's low-level magic. You are very proficient.
Yeah, no, I was just worried that there was going to be some additional, like,
Yeah.
if you're unconscious in here, you'd start being digested, you know,
Yeah.
type of thing. But once it was like, oh yeah, oh, it's just a single death save. I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like I've got 9 inspiration points.
It's got cortisol too, probably. So like, it's not going to start digest until the battle's done and it settles
Right.
back down. Let's put all that stuff on pause.
Yep, it definitely follows all those rules.
Yep. I feel so vindicated in having sat upon freedom of movement since I made this character. I've just had that. I've just been waiting.
What an incredible sequence of Adam rolling the nat 1, then getting the nat 20, then bursting out and killing it.
Yes.
Amazing. So good.
I like getting a 1 and a 20 is pretty incredible. If you had rolled a 10 in the middle of that, I know it would have made it so you wouldn't have done the last one.
Right.
But perfection.
Good.
Yop said, not today. I'm not dying today.
Well, we might still die today because there's a pirate and
Sure, but hopefully it's not Yop.
yeah, but it's probably one of the rest of us.
Yeah. There's still there's a lot of hours in the day.
I've got some I got 1 5th level and a bunch of lower level spells. And all of my fucking reaction Sentinel at Death's Door things that I couldn't use because I either wasn't near anybody or was in an ink cloud.
Yeah, I have no more 5th level, but I also spent one early on in the same day trying to put those guards to sleep.
Yeah, I spent like 2 3rd level, or not 3rd, 4th level spell slots earlier in the day, and it doesn't feel good. It feels quite bad.
I mean, yeah. I'm like 4th, I still have, it's just like, man, I can only do Mass Cure Wounds once. I'm just like, everyone was so far, I'm like, I should do it now before Lucky goes down.
Yeah, I'm hanging on to a Mass Cure Wounds. Just, if the fight is about to happen, just immediately cast Mass Cure Wounds before it even begins. Just like, well, time to buckle up.
I don't think Lucky triggered Death Ward, so she still has that on her.
I guess, like, if they start coming towards us, one of us just cast Aura of Vitality and set the battery on.
I already did that once during the fight,
Yeah, you
and
did.
I'm like, I have one more third level slots, one more fourth. I have a bunch of seconds, but I'm like,
I do too.
don't cast much with second.
Look, those will be useful for the impending healing word we have to do to save somebody from death.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kind of don't
with
want to
yourself.
use all my, like, I don't want to use my remaining 2 third level spells because they are my Revivify.
Yeah, I should probably keep my third level for that as well.
Just-
So
Just in case I die.
I still have 1 spell slot, and I have the spell refueling ring.
Excellent. Okay. I'm kind of assuming, unless we find out otherwise, that we're gonna have to have some kind of combat encounter with this fucking ship.
But, that depends
Well-
entirely on who it is.
it depends on who it is, and maybe if Lucky can talk to them.
It seemed really ominous.
I'm just gonna go pat Lucky on the shoulder and give her some enhanced ability because I always have that prep.
Why would
Doug.
you give the NPC the social
I
encounter?
don't know.
Doug, what does
because
this
I
boat...
feel like it's pirates and Lucky knows them. I guess I'll give it to Krellick then.
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Hell
the
yeah.
only one that knows these pirates.
Vikaris, what does this boat look like?
Oh, it's basically. Sorry, go ahead.
This boaty McBoat.
It's basically like a rudimentary rowboat. Like he
Okay.
would have spent more time, like with how like elaborate the designs and whatnot were,
Mhm.
but he was more concerned about catching himself in a boat, so it looks like the most completed.
It cradles him. There's pillows inside.
If we just get Lucky into the boat, then we're good.
Yeah, there are little places to sit, but like again, not elaborate whatsoever.
I'm imagining it like a barge rowboat. Like it's built like a barge where it's just this slab of of like wood in the vague shape of a raft.
I was thinking of making a raft, but I was like, nah, I think a rowboat would be better in case
I
I
mean,
need to use it later.
Just make one of the like, just make it kind of squarish. You can still
Yeah.
row, I think.
Before I summoned the construct, like one of my plans too was to use telekinesis to propel the boat forward.
You stand at the edge of it, the bow.
You should have got Bigby's hand. You could have like. You can't see him doing the hand motion for it, but
Yeah, I was like, what's happening here?
I think
Yeah.
it's like it sounds in my mind. I think you're doing like a kid playing with his toy.
exactly, like that's what the
big
Bigby's
hand
hand
holding
is
it.
with the boat.
Yeah.
I can't do like an airplane noise with my.
Oh
That's
my
just
god.
A car, I think.
But hey, it's an engine.
It's an engine.
Where are we at time wise? Okay, I still got a minute. Time to keep cleaning. Whew. So Miles did set up a full. This is not a joke. A Lego trap. Like a stretch of an array of Legos all face up. To impede my leaving of my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And like a long enough trap that I had to like stretch my legs to get over it, and I still ended up stepping on them.
Should have taken Dungeon Delver as a feat.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't think I would need that as a parent.
Setting traps is Don't know about that.
Well, it's one of his neurotic things where he sets everything up upright in an array flat on the floor, everything equal distant from each other.
Yeah, you know, Moem stuff.
Yeah.
What else would the God Emperor of Mankind do?
I also can't find his bin where his Legos go. I can't put any of these away.
He hid it. One can never put anything away when one does not have the container. They're out forever now.
Oh God, where did it go?
You'll have to throw them in his tent.
No, he's sleeping in there.
Yeah. It's all part of the plan.
Fuck it, we're using this shoebox. I would have taken a picture of this weird trap that he'd devised, but I'd already fucked it up because I had fallen into it.
It's good to learn early that stepping on a Lego is devastating and is a very effective trap mechanism.
Well, like, I
got a
already knew
solution
this.
for that.
Shoes?
What is your solution?
It took me a second. It took me longer than it should have.
That's all right.
I got there.
Yeah, I'll just let it sit out there.
Wait, what is it? I'm confused.
Wheels.
Not being able to feel your legs and also having wheels. Being able to roll over it.
Right. Yeah, not taking any steps is an easy way not to step on things.
Just roll right over those bastards.
No, that's not a thing I think about very often. It's just like, oh, yeah.
How big, like... I'm trying to think of, like, what kind of tire would lose to a Lego.
I
Be a
can
flimsy
say
one.
definitively the front tires of a wheelchair would lose to a Lego.
Oh, the little...
Yeah.
The little...
That's enough.
Okay.
Stop you dead in your tracks.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
just... Because, like, yeah, I think Legos aren't, like, sharp enough to deal extensive damage to most wheels.
Okay, I'm back. Cody's here, Adam's here. Doug, you here?
Yeef.
Monkey, you're here?
Yep.
Shauna, you here?
Yes.
Okay, and Ted?
Yep.
Great, okay. So, there is a vessel on the horizon with crimson sails, and you are all here. Lucky can maintain concentration for 10 minutes on control water.
How many people can fit into your vessel, Bakaris?
I was kind of looking up different boats, and a rowboat, which is large, can fit 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
So 4.
I can swim.
That can also turn someone into something that swims.
I can swim as well. If I needed to, I can still summon a floating disc for people to ride on.
I think anybody who can't swim get in Vic's boat. You said there was a ship?
Yes, with red sails.
Well, that could be good or bad, but hey, any ship in a storm, you know what I mean?
Do you know who it is?
No, but if
You
it's...
have a guess.
Yeah, it's either gonna be okay or very bad.
Okay, well,
We should head for the boat. Either way, we are going to get tired and going to get lost.
Yep, okay. Osrodin,
You're what?
The water walk
He
is still
takes
on.
off.
Okay.
Doesn't water walk last for is it
Oh,
a
yeah,
minute
yeah.
or 10 minutes?
Water walk. 1 hour.
yeah.
Water walk's a minute. Yeah,
Lauren's
a
just gonna
while.
opt to swim behind Kralik instead of walking, because swimming is more relaxing for her.
Guess I'll continue to water walk.
Yeah, but you'll be heroes, and Betty and I will get in the boat.
I was like, so I made this boat for nothing.
Well, I am a bit large, is the issue.
And while we're in the boat, I will heal Betty up.
All right, that's a good idea.
But doesn't someone have to row the boat?
No, I'm
Lauren
gonna,
is just swimming. Ah.
I'm gonna give it sentience, and we're gonna fly out of here.
I'm gonna give this boat sent.
Maybe I will get in the boat if you are going to fly ahead of me. I do not want to run.
After all this time, Noel, you think I have the willpower to row?
You have a point.
I'm gonna sit down, pull out the guitar, and bring this baby to life.
I really thought you were just gonna make someone else row.
I
She
guess
is the boat.
who else can fit in this boat?
That's it. That's 4
that's
work.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So can how many people can my celestial spirit is large and has a strength of 16?
One,
It
I
also
think.
has a fly speed of 40.
It's just you.
I think just one. Yeah.
Go have
Okay.
your Treyu moment.
As running as fast as I can towards the boat. There is they're right. There is risk of us being like lost in the storm and it moving away or in a different position. So I'm running towards it. I'm going to be shouting in Orcish at it.
Okay.
Can I grab onto the boat if it's going to be propelling itself? Not climb in it, but just hold on to it and swim next to it.
Fun
Sure.
fact,
Just
as
be
long as
dragged
you're
by.
as long as you're within
basically
10
like
feet of it,
water ski.
as long as you're within 10 feet of it, I can increase your walking speed by 10
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice.
feet. And or swimming, I assume.
Yeah, my swimming speed is equal to my walking speed, so I will
Mhm.
tell the Celestial to pick up Lucky.
I'll
Okay.
just swim next to the boat then, I guess. Like a fish.
Okay. You all, in very creative capacities, begin approaching this vessel. Krellick just running pell-mell right to it, shouting. And there is a called response back in Orcish, calling out first of all, what the hell are you doing out in the water, and what is going on?
We's got to take butter cracking. We managed to survive, but it's stormy out.
Kraken infested waters, and you survived.
Yeah.
Where's your vessel? Krakened, I suppose.
Yeah, probably. That's it. We got more.
And I'm like gesturing behind to where the others are.
What's your name?
Critic the Red.
You hear some chatter, summoned goblin, and then a life preserver is thrown over.
Hell yeah! I look at it and grab hold of whatever rope is on it, and then I assume there's the rope connected to it.
Yeah,
And
they just
use
throw
that-
you a disc.
Yeah, like a yeah. I was like, okay.
Floaty.
So anciently, the whole point of the life preserver was a ring to hold onto that would float, so that you
Uh-huh.
could be dragged back on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is no
You just
rope.
look down at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab hold and kind of jet ski a bit. I want to make sure like the others, kind of get within. I'm okay on top of the water,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does anyone not board the vessel given the opportunity?
Zashel definitely climbs up.
Yeah, this boat isn't gonna last so long, so but it will fly up so that we can just step onto the deck itself without climbing.
You
I'm
step
sure they'll have
onto
no questions about that.
you step onto an immaculately kept vessel that is carved with draconic runes all along its hull and up its mast and inlaid with gold. The crew leers at each of you as you board. There are bugbears, goblins, massive orcs, a flurry of kobolds, and an ogre who towers above the rest of this crew. All of them looking somewhat spiteful and skeptical, and antsy, each with a hand on their weapon.
I'll say in Orcish again. Easy. We's not looking for a fight. And besides, I don't know that you want to tangle with a group of people that just took out a Kraken.
Took out or survived?
I mean, I think it's all perspective.
Both.
You hear a chuckle, like a dark laugh amongst some of the orcs, and then some blades are drawn. Not pointed, but the ogre says, "Turn out your pockets."
Come on, mate. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Krellick the Red,
Yeah.
turn out your pockets.
Son of a bitch. I'll turn to the others as I begin grabbing my coin purse and say, "Okay, look, they's robbing us."
Oh, did they want all our things or just our money?
I don't
Sorry.
know, but they can definitely understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Were they speaking common earlier or no? I just.
That just now, with a turn out your pockets, was in common.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Then I will direct the question at them. Do you want all our stuff or just our money?
Captain! He shouts towards the prow of the vessel. And then there is a shadow cast upon one of the sails as a figure with broad red wings descends and lands nearby. A figure a little on the shorter side, tightly fit with leathers that bind their chest some, a serpentine tail, clawed feet and hands, but a humanoid face, who looks at all of you with red slitted eyes and giving you the once over with a glower. Lucky? Oh, thank God. Hi, we were trying to find you. And she elbows Krellick. What are all of you doing out in the ocean? And who are you?
We represent the Lighthouse franchise of Acquisitions Incorporated based out of Saltmarsh. Zashel, this is Vicaris. Yop. Krellick, you are familiar with. Null. And Lauren. And clearly, you know our cartographer, Lucky. We're looking for one of the Sea Princes to discuss the current, to discuss the situation with Seaton, the Brotherhood, Scaran Wave Chaser, and a whole host of other entities and third parties that might be tangentially involved. Basically, we know there is an attack planned for Seaton. We just don't know how much you know about the folks who are helping you do it. I am hoping that there is somewhere we can rest and parley.
His shoulders roll back and wings shuffle a little bit. He adjusts his stance. Could you make me a persuasion check?
Uh-huh. 17. 8 on the die.
You wish to parley? And what have you to offer?
Potentially information on the group you find yourselves working with. I don't know how much you know about their activities, their intentions, their background.
You see...
You need monetary assurance up front. We do have a small amount of gold within our hoard.
You see his attention snap abruptly to you. We may speak. Which among you speaks for all of you?
I am the decisionist of the franchise. I suppose that would be myself.
Then you and your second. Come with me.
Cars will step forward. Kind of like me.
As you're about to go, Noel will, kind of in hush to Zashel say, we can also offer curing of diseases, other ship-based illnesses.
I assume that is something that will be negotiated, Vicaris, if you are volunteering. Then
Absolutely.
let's go.
This individual nods his head towards the ogre, and he begins lumbering after the two of you as he takes you to his chambers. The rest of you stand outside with this motley crew of monstrous beings being sniffed at and regarded, and a
I'll
few
start
of you
cycling through
poked
languages.
lightly with swords. You know almost every. You only don't know like 2 languages, right?
It's like Orcish is the one I don't know, which is funny. Orcish and Draconic.
Well, that's a problem. Although you
Yeah.
you speak Goblin, so that catches a couple of them. Is there anything you say specifically you'd like to make mention of?
Not really. It'll be like general greeting. I'm slowly pulling off papers that are wet and stuck to me and putting them into a pile on the ground.
I'll say in I'll say in Orcish to the crew.
I'll go 10 gold to whoever gives me their bombo for the day.
That is a scrambled fight very quickly as some of the smaller crew members readily offer that to you for 10 gold.
Hell yeah, I give him 10. I give him 10 gold. But I toss it to them to get them to like all fight for it.
Some of them show a little bit more restraint than others, but not many.
Cool.
One of the kobolds provides you with a wineskin.
Hell yeah. I'll go sit by Yop and offer her it and see how she's doing.
Yop will take a sip, maybe two, and then begin the process of taking her valuables, including her warhammer and shield, and seemingly feeding them to Betty. And then we'll just lie down on the deck and withdraw into her shell.
I'll just like put a like pat her shell a little bit.
Yeah, just take it easy. Oh, you've had it all day. Hey, wait, look at this.
Richard Curly cannot stick my head out.
I'll put down the abacus right down like in front of your little head poking out of the shell, and your name rolls up with your skulls, which are innumerable, and a new one in the shape of a kraken appears and slides over, and I was like,
this 40.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm gonna make an effort to get a short rest in.
All right. Anyone else doing anything of note?
I'll try to short rest if they let me.
All
Although
right.
if any of them like come in and start wanting to read the papers and stuff, Noah will probably start proselytizing. Like handing out pamphlets, basically, about fucking Jurgle.
They're taken, though how they are regarded could be... yeah.
Just handing out pamphlets, smiling.
Yeah, I'll attempt to try to get a short rest in like everyone else, but I'll make nice with crew, but like growl at them if they try to like see what's up with Yob,
All right. Lauren, anything you want to specify?
Nope. No, she does not.
All right. Those of you out on deck can take a short rest, but you are observed the entire time. Many crew return to work, but a substantial number may remain to keep an eye on you. Inside the captain's quarters, once again, incredibly immaculately kept, but laden with chests that are all packed neatly together, giant sea chests that have heavy bolted locks on each of them. The captain gestures for you to make yourselves comfortable in some chairs, but remains standing. The ogre taking place at the door.
I will take a seat.
So Wolvakar's making himself a little too comfortable.
What do you know?
We know that an organization calling itself the Scarlet Brotherhood has endeavored to move black powder to Seaton to use their influence there on Duke Merrick to root numerous forces away from Seaton itself and into Saltmarsh. We are aware that there is some sort of, I suppose, attack of some sort, or raid, or something, planned from Monmurg to Seaton.
And how
Scarlet
came you
Brotherhood-
to know of Monmurg?
I don't understand that question. How have I heard about Monmurg, or how have I come to know the attack comes from there?
Both.
I don't know where, if it will put your mind at ease, I don't know where Monmurg is. I only know of its existence as the base out of which the Sea Princes operate. It was mentioned by a member of the Brotherhood moving the gunpowder to a merchant they were extorting. That merchant passed that information to me. I don't believe the merchant has any idea what Monmurg is or represents. The Scarlet Brotherhood itself we have been investigating for considerable amount of time based on their operations within Saltmarsh. We know that they are a secret or hidden organization that holds itself superior to other races, and even within the human race, superior to those who are not of its membership. They view themselves as having the right to rule over the area. It is our belief that whatever it is that they seek to do, whether it is to sack Seaton or to take it over and reclaim their, and Zashel air quotes, rightful place, it is little doubt that they have no intention of honoring any lasting deals to those who are outside of their organization.
Those of us in Monmurg are familiar with the Scarlet Brotherhood, though not many by name. I have seen firsthand the distaste they have for those not of their kind. I myself and my crew have certainly been tried for the execution of many of their number. However, they ally themselves with many of the other princes, and to stand against them is mutiny. You spoke of gold. What do you have to offer?
Offer for what exactly, so I know a reasonable sum? Tell me, in your dealings with the Brotherhood, have you ever come across their actual leader? The one that we have been in conflict with for some time now, a man by the name of, a human man by the name of Scaran Wavechaser. We know he is not the ultimate in charge, the ultimate leader of their organization. Probably not even the second in command, but he is responsible for the death of a friend of ours that must be answered for.
I do not know that they have leadership as such, but as a prince myself, I have a fleet that is capable of intervening. I am aware of what it is they plan to do, where they plan to be, what cargo they have sworn to the others in my legion is a sacrifice to take myself out of their graces. Must be made worth to me.
Well, although we do have gold to give, I believe it's important to remember that as survivors and slayers of a kraken, we obviously can provide more than just gold.
You don't know who I am.
I may not know you, but I am aware of you.
He paces and says, I am the child of one of the great beasts of the Grey Peaks. I had everything stolen from my family. Your value to me is not in skills you provide, but in material.
We have a certain amount with us. We are happy to provide. If there are things that you require that we do not have on hand, we could conceivably provide a great deal of materials depending on, I mean, not immediately, that would take time to acquire, but they could be yours, provided the information, you understand, provided we can work out exactly what it is we are offering each other. How many of the princes stand with the Brotherhood?
That is information I will not divulge. Suffice to say that my crew stands a greater chance of destroying their fleets than any of those pesky mariners of Keoland.
That is essentially what I was looking for. The powder that is currently secreted in locations all over Saltmarsh, and I am assuming within Keoland at this moment, that is, I assume, to scuttle their defenses before you arrive. Well, before the princes arrive.
Correct. The harbors will be shattered, vulnerable.
So, We are essentially then negotiating for, as you said, it is mutiny for you to turn against the other princes. I assume the other princes who do not stand with the Brotherhood will either join you, stand aside, but in the end not. They are
They
going
will
to be
bend.
okay. That is, thank you. That's what I was stutteringly trying to say. Vakaris, what is our current situation in the Horde?
Is this something you want to discuss in front of him?
We will leave you. And he and the orc step out of the room, leaving the two of you alone.
With the ogre, or
Sorry, I said orc, the ogre.
so it's just Vakaris and me in this guy's office.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's just Rakaris and you, dear.
If I can do it.
Yep.
Just trying to see if I detect magic. I did not.
Lovely place you find yourselves in.
Good fellow, good to see you again. Welcome to,
I would love to say the same.
welcome to the Prime Material Plane.
Oh, it is a favorite place of mine. It's like walking through a zoo. What are you doing here?
Negotiating for the services of this captain, not services, for the assistance of this captain and his fleet in a potential act of saving the nation's capital from being overrun by a crazed group of human fanatics from a fallen empire.
That about sums it up.
Very serious.
Another day at the office, I suppose. A little more dramatic than most. What brings you here?
Oh, just the assurance the two of you would never be alone together. He smiles.
I see. And,
Well, if that's his only reason for me here, I'm sure we can now discuss what needs to be done.
By all means. And he folds his hands and puts his hands in his chin.
We have 1,400 gold to spare. Well, not to spare that. That's our full group fund. Obviously, we have some other things of value, different diamonds, things like a dragon fang, some magical items. I'm just not sure what would work best for him.
I know that this will perhaps go against every instinct of yours as Horde's person, but frankly, whatever we can offer him short of the diamonds that we use to bring our team back to life should be on the table. One, because I believe that the monetary compensation for saving a kingdom has to be greater than whatever we have in our Horde.
Yeah, 1,400 does not seem near enough to turn on your own hand.
No.
No. But it does represent a start, plus along with whatever items we are not currently using that might be of use to this captain and his crew. I don't know exactly what you can obtain for this particular situation, or how long it would take, but Well, ultimately, it comes down to the fact that we are on his vessel in the middle of an ocean. We have no idea where, trying to save the capital of Kioland. We are not exactly in the strongest of bargaining positions, even without the attempt to turn him against the other princes.
Well, I can certainly acquire things with time and money if that's what he's interested in. I can also get something instantaneously, but that's not normally something that is expensive enough to be persuasive.
True,
You don't-
and especially... Please.
Simply noticing what it is you might actually be interested in. Have you not understood it?
He did mention that his family's properties belong from the Grey Peaks. In the Grey Peaks, the things that were stolen. I just don't know what they are, by who, or how difficult it might be to return them. I assume that if this captain knew those things, that he would have made the effort to retrieve them already.
Oh, I could tell you. I can see what it is.
And this will cost us?
Naturally.
That was a prompt, not a question.
Cost you something of value.
Value is subjective if you could get more specific.
Share with me an impassioned feeling, and I should provide this information for you.
Zashel immediately looks to Vicaris.
Vicaris rolls his eyes. Impassioned feeling.
A memory or some such, an experience of some kind that is dear to you and makes your heart race.
When you say share, is it something you experience temporarily or something that you take?
This will be an exchange.
Does it have to be a good memory or just a profound one?
Well, I have a preference to good. But good, again, is subjective.
Well, then if you're interested, I would like to offer the pain I felt after Captain Zendros was murdered.
I will take it. And he extends a hand to you.
I will reach out my hand back.
All right. You are once again, for the last time, overcome with the helplessness of the experience being told as you were, the complete devastation, and even still, the shred of hope that was provided to you that you could possibly reincarnate her, but the resolute decision you made that felt wrong. And then it is gone. The dragon-blooded fellow wants for gold. Specifically, coin of any sort I'm sure he would take, but he wishes for material wealth. That is what was stolen from him and his family. What do you think all of this is? And he gestures to the locked boxes that line the walls.
Any gold, not specifically the gold that was taken?
I don't think he would care, or know how to differentiate. His ancestors might, but they're dead.
Who can we acquire that amount of money for?
Well, that sounds like a question for a diviner.
Since even if it's not something we have enough of on hand, we can at least acquire more for him at a further time.
Be indebted to Dragonkind. You know, for folks who care so much for the letter of the law and exactitude, you gamble a lot. I like
am
it.
in the dragon's lair, and that is what the dragon wants. So I find my franchise with limited options. And while I am sure that at least a few would be safe, I cannot vouch for all of them. So I must do whatever we can do to keep them safe.
How very sweet. He intertwines his fingers, Zashel, and you feel an involuntary pull on your emotions once again.
She'll just kind of winces, mutters. No, that's probably the only one who would be safe.
There is a...
Sorry, go ahead.
There is a sharp knock on the door, and it opens, and Goodfellow vanishes. Have you had time for your decision?
We can provide to you a sum currently of about 1,200 gold. It is the entirety of the liquid assets that we have on hand in our hoard, plus
We also have magic items available to share.
if it's the material wealth that was taken from your family that you are looking for, and if justice is not justice, vengeance is not part of that equation, if what we have is insufficient, and we are not exactly bursting as we have once found ourselves, we can provide further once this situation is resolved.
Make me a persuasion check.
This. 29.
Hot damn.
He growls, but he doesn't seem agitated. This is some different noise, expression. And he says, "Will pay in full." We have an agreement. The sum.
I missed the start of that. I heard starting at pay in full.
Okay. He said you will pay in full. In total. I yet am missing 267,583 pieces of gold.
That is a significant sum.
It is the worth of my line. My crew knows they should die if this were to be offered. They would do anything. And it is a fleet of my men. Should any vessels within the cruise we would ravage carry any wealth, it will be mine.
So I understand this correctly. To make this sum, 267,583 pieces of gold, a very significant sum, which our initial payment would scarcely scratch the surface of, you would still, the battle against the other princes would be taken, and any wealth that they may be carrying, is that what you mean? Or are you speaking about merchant vessels that still ply the waters and... Help me to understand. Or are you saying that this franchise, our group, would be responsible for the sum total?
Whatever my crew manages to pillage between now and the end of your request should be added to the totality of my hoard. Whatever remains to be earned should be your crew's responsibility.
I see. Well, I don't see, as there is significant amount of leeway in my decision here. And I would imagine that there will be a certain amount of gratitude from from someone within the aristocracy of Keoland and Seaton especially. If you can indeed defeat the combined forces of the other princes, then I think this deal has no choice but to stand.
Agreed. He holds out a clawed hand.
Zashel will shake his hand.
You are brought back on deck, Captain leading you out. One more thing. How did you acquire the luck charm?
The luck charm.
Is he talking about Lucky?
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Lucky opted to join us.
Acquiring implies
Possession.
Captain
Mm.
Krell never lets her out of her sight.
Well, that's something you can ask Captain Crowley.
I should. Before she is slain.
by whom?
He looks you in the eyes, Vicaris, and says nothing. You see his chest glow, and you hear the smoldering of embers within him. I never liked the Scarlet Brotherhood.
I don't imagine that Captain Crowell is a member of that organization.
He turns to you. This operation was nearly entirely contrived by her. If not a member, then so highly profiting from. I will see her turn to ash.
If she is so highly placed as to plan and command this operation, I would very much like to dismantle the Brotherhood. She would perhaps have the answers that I would need.
Make me another persuasion check.
Am I on a boat to get Lucky's bonus?
Yeah.
There we go. I just wanted to pass that 25 mark. I was so close.
How much of her must remain for you to inquire?
Preferably all of her. I would
E-
imagine for one such as her, being brought low and being taken prisoner is perhaps worse than incineration. If you truly want to take your revenge,
He begins by growling and smoking, but what you say cuts. Very well. We have no food or ration for any of your crew. You have the luck charm. Figure out a way off my ship.
how shall we contact you when it is time? Or do you intend to simply turn against the fleet at your
I know when they plan to disembark. I know where they plan to sail. I will take my opportunity as I see fit.
We are trying to do as much as we can to protect the people of Seaton in such a way that is visible enough to make our negotiations with the aristocracy considerably easier. This will make it easier for us to get you what you want. If you can provide us with some of those details, we can obviously play no part in defeating the princes. That is your purview, but ours will depend on some of that information. Whatever you can tell us will be helpful in rebuilding your horde.
They are setting sail at nightfall of the next full moon, so that they may travel under darkness and arrive just as the sun once again has set in Kyoland.
Understood. If we may borrow a space on the deck for a time, we will be off your boat.
How long?
Less than an hour, I believe. We may be able to I will have to speak to the rest of my companions. I'm unaware of what their particular magic circumstances are today. In the meantime, we can provide other services for your crew. Healing, restoration. We may be able to create fresh water, I'm unsure.
Very well. The ogre, grunts and ushers you out of the chambers. You are reunited with your crew. Them having gotten a short rest, the two of you not.
Yeah.
What's the plan, boss?
We have come to an accord with the captain. He will... Null, Lauren, whatever magics you might have for restoring the crew, providing for their needs. Lucky, if you have the supplies, if we could get back to... Actually, if you can take us to... When is the next full moon?
3 weeks' time.
Okay, so we have some time. If we can get back to Saltmarsh, we can prepare for what is to come. There is an accord. The captain here will do his best to prevent the attack on Seaton. We will provide... We will restore the wealth that was stolen from his family, from the Grey Peaks. God, I want to ask about that. I have... There is no way this ends well. I have done what I could to ensure we should get back to Saltmarsh. We can go over the finer points there.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls out some sodden materials and begins preparing the ritual.
What you mean, restore his family's wealth or whatever?
The captain is from the Grey Peaks, and something there stole his family's wealth.
Yeah, his old dragon family's all dead, his the legendary horde, is all gone. How's we gonna get a dragon horde?
We're not. The gold doesn't have to be the same. He's given us a number, which we will... Some of which will be claimed as plunder from other vessels, the rest of which we will do our best to provide. I will assume that the king or the duke or whoever is in Seaton can be talked into providing us some of that, given that will prevent this deal is what is preventing his kingdom from being taken.
Okay, well, I mean, how much is we gonna pay him?
That depends entirely on how much he is able to seize and how much we are able to wrangle out of Seaton itself.
Hey, Zashul, is there a reason you're not telling us how much we have to pay him?
I believe the exact number was 257,000... Vicaris, 267,583 gold pieces.
That's after we give him what we have, I believe.
No, that was the amount that was stolen. But
That was what we gave.
That is what remains that he must retrieve.
Okay. That is what we must retrieve. However, that is before any plunder is taken during this skirmish, and that is before the whatever we can get by way of reward. So, no, there is no reason other than the fact that I don't have an exact number on how much we must pay because I don't know how much he will acquire.
I mean, it sounds like you just said we owe him for, I'm sorry, they 250,000 gold. Yup, that's like a lot of gold, right?
That is quite a lot of gold.
It is quite a lot of gold, or perhaps the only fleet available to us that can prevent Seaton from being sacked. So,
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I was just gonna say it. Should we be sending Zashul in to negotiate if he's gonna put us in for a lifetime of debt?
we don't even know what the final number is.
But didn't Zashul say we're gonna go somewhere to retrieve it? Did I misunderstand that?
It can be any gold. It doesn't have to be their gold. If we can find the money that was stolen, all the better. Right now, I feel like we are focusing on the wrong issue here.
I don't know, it sounds like it's a pretty big issue, like 257,000 issues.
Yeah,
Krellick,
I kind of agree with Krellick. Like, how are we gonna pay
this
that back?
situation will go one of two ways. We will either win this fight, and Seaton will stand, in which case the amount of money is not entirely insignificant, that's true. However, we will have the gratitude of a king and a duke on our side. Or, this fight will go horribly, we will all die, and then the matter is, well, as far as I'm concerned, closed.
Well, I mean, you's probably gonna die, but I's gonna live, and then I'm on the hook.
I mean, speaking from experience, contract work is not that bad.
I don't even
No.
know.
Listen, I
It's
think
like
there's...
servitude, but not as stringent.
Well, if Noel thinks it's not that bad, then I guess it's not that bad.
I think there's lots of questions and lots of details that all need to get worked out, but perhaps on the deck of this ship is not the place to do it. If Lucky, if you can return us to the lighthouse, perhaps a more lengthy discussion can be had in a little bit more comfortable confines at that point.
On it. And after a couple of tries and really struggling, she finally manages to light a match and continue and finish the ritual. And you are all taken to the lighthouse. And we're gonna end session there.
Lauren will probably go, "Oh, thank God," as we land in the lighthouse and not in the middle of the ocean with another kraken.
This time the lighthouse is the Kraken.
Yeah.